What stands out the most is why. Why is this happening? Why isn't the community not getting more involved?
When we talk about women who are victims of domestic violence, we always talk about they always go back 7 times. And that's always, we talk about that, but we never really talk about, well, what about that man that continues to batter for those 7 times?
What is healthy conflict? And it was a really vibrant discussion and super inspiring for me at every discussion that happened with all the different people, how they talked about how anger and the frustration and all these things are really inherently human. Conflict is a healthy thing, it's something that you can grow from, but there's a point in a lot of situations where it becomes unhealthy and kind of take over things, and that's what the discussion was sort of focusing on.
The death of a relationship and what that really meant. So when we talk about somebody leaving a violent relationship or somebody seeking safety, we never really talk about that they're going to mourn that relationship. And so that was where it kind of really had talked about all the things that we are as a person within our community, and really that you may have to give up some or all of that to seek safety.
My responsibility is to talk openly about it and say, this is wrong. Violence against women is wrong.
The word that I came up with was accountability. If I see it, say something.
Violence is a choice, and focusing when we're doing work with domestic violence to make sure that we're not only looking at the folks that are impacted by it as survivors and as victims, but are also looking at folks who are batterers and who are perpetrators.
That's what anyone in our community need to be doing, is making the connections with the people so that they are going to trust when something does happen to them, they're going to trust enough to call in and report abuse.